Hello, everyone. Welcome to the finale of ATCC at Oran Park. 23 lap race, 2 races, 1 reverse grid, 1 not. The championship still continues with. I should invite Nicholas, the commentator, with me tonight.
Hello, everyone.
Yes. So we got a battle for the championship in the finale between Jack Green and Chris Fish. Jack Green with pretty...
Also Caldwell.
Caldwell, yes, he's there too, but he's very... Yeah. Jack Green having the lead so far in the championship, but Viss showing some real good pace in practice and quali so far. He's got himself on pole, followed by Caldwell, followed by Jack Meredith. Behind Jack Meredith is Jack Green, the championship leader. So he would want to be getting through the field and make sure to minimise the points that Chris can get above him. He's got Nick Mello, who also is fast. Everyone knows Mello's fast, and he's just probably going to race fast. That's common sense. Then we've got Josh Hill, good quality for him. Probably pushing that car higher than it can go. Then we've got Max Spivey in P7, and Lee Childs, Patrick Donnelly, Gus Sanson. We go to P11. We got Ryan Snooks, Nash Murdoch, Craig Mealy. We got it. Mealy in with his debut race, I believe, for VRL. As we...
Yes, show that admin password to everyone. Okay.
Yes.
Yep, server difficulties. I think we had what we had at AIR, where there's someone attempting to join mid-session change.
Nicholas, that's your job?
Yeah, it is slightly. Just hang on. Damn it, I always forget to mute myself.
Yes, Nicholas also doing race directory, so if you do hear him, that's why. Talk to no one, and if we just also if you hear a faint noise in the background, saying
Jack Green.
Be Jack Green, so all complaints can go to him. That's his fault.
Okay.
We are having...
So we've had this again.
So, now we're waiting for a long time. This is going to be a long time to waste. Can you... So, we get a view of the cars that participate in the finals, the finale. As you can see, they're at the front. They're not the purple one. The little Nim Nim machine is Chris Fiss. His Nim Nim Mazda RX-7. Pretty nice livery. It's cool headlights on them, pop-up headlights. Exciting, we got the Camaro of Murdoch, who has an interest in purple video anime livery. Probably the most interesting of the whole lot. Then we got behind him this NVIDIA superstar Sanson livery. Yeah, that's pretty good. Then we got the Marlboro Josh Hill, I think he's driving that one. Then we got the epic safety cars the liveries made by Meredith, I think. So we'll get to him later on. Then beside the green safety car, we got Patrick Donnelly in his Beamer. It's also a very nice livery he's got there. And then we got Mellow Ninja. Joined the season late, probably would have been championship title. He's got a very nice iced coffee livery. We got somebody driving while we wait. Very probably. It's a Dane. We got Spivey. There's Spivey. Yeah, not much explaining for Spivey. That's Spivey. And then we got Jack Green in the solo. He's the championship leader. He'll be pushing for the lead. There's been a bit of a wait, so hopefully he doesn't get too undistracted, if that's a thing. Then we got who is in that one? It's that Donnelly. Who else is in a Beamer? Ryan Snooks. Is it? That one Snooks? One of them. I probably got it mixed up. Hopefully that's Snooks. So that's Snooks there, also in the Beamer. And we got Lee Childs in his Repco Valvoline. Yes, VK Commodore. We've got the Nissan Skyline, Matt Caldwell. He's still in the championship fight. And so number 9 repping that number. Let's see if he can clutch up and get it under sort of all of a sudden win. And we got Jack Meredith, the Qantas retro Qantas livery that's inspired by his V8 supercar livery he ran last season in VRL. As we try to figure out what's going on here. And there's probably going to be a couple of monitors punched from the admin today. So I wonder if we can go to a quick break, or is that legal, Mr. Alright, let's go to the ad break. Yeah. server problems, and now we're on the grid. So we did end up getting it. It took us about, I don't know.
Are you talking to everyone? Oh, we're in the
Welcome to
Oh,
the
hello
stream.
stream. Oh, I didn't know we got back.
Yes, Nicholas is very clueless. And we're going black. There we go. No, we're back. No, we're black. Don't know if they can see it, but we can. So we're here with Chris, very excited. He's flashing his headlights, his pop-up headlights. So if we can get him, not yet. Look at that. He's hyped. See, I thought he'd be more nervous than hyped because I
accidentally press race. What happened to? I think you press back to pit, so no. When the race starts, all right?
Yes.
Cool.
So Nicholas been done.
I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna be there after lap 2, and then
what was that? Bahrain F1.
Yeah, shove it.
I
remember coming in the last corner and seeing 4 F1 cars in the air. Oh, what's happened there?
Yes, if you want to go, did we live stream that?
God, this grid's really far back, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Right.
I think the quality control line's like up here. They're like all the way down here. And then nearly a hill start with us even.
Oh no, wait. Who's number 6? Max Bivey. No wait.
Max Bivey. No, Max Bivey's there. Who was Josh Hill?
6. Josh Hill.
Josh Hill. So no.
Yep.
We're all good. Alright. I kind of like the line of these cars are pretty good. And then you come down to the left side and you got the Camaro and the Tirana, and they're just kind of like jagged to the left, like that. That Mazda. Can't wait to stop hearing that after these 2 races. 2 races, everyone, so stick around. I know there was a long race to see the first one, long wait to see the first one, but you know, it's worth it because the battles around here are very epic.
Did he just join?
He hasn't turned up on his grid spot yet. So Josh Hill is, I guess, nowhere to be seen. When he's... Oh, there he is. He's here. He's here.
He's here. We're all in.
All 14 cars are here.
Great. Here we go. We can get racing for the finale in ATCC Season 2.
Oh, he's gone. Okay, I don't think we're going to be seeing him on the grid at the start.
Sadly not.
Okay, the lights for the second final time, not the final time. The lights are on, but not on.
Long run down to turn 1. Yes. Very tricky turn 1 as well.
They're away with a very long start there. Looks like Caldwell's got the jump here on Vis, and yes, Caldwell has got in front. Jack Meredith and Jack Green are side by side, but Green has got in front of Meredith. All clean so far for turn 1, but now they're getting to
Green down the inside of Chris Vis.
Meredith, a bit of a big loser there off the start. Couple corners, he took it very carefully, but
Vis takes back second place. Jack Green has been a tap at the rear. Round goes Ryan Snooks. Incident with Murdoch, I believe, at the back.
Yes.
They'll come over the bridge now. Awesome shot. Caldwell's got Vis right behind him. Vis very quick through the corners. In this last sector, it's all long corners where Vis is going to strive and be so much quicker than the Group A cars.
Jack Green also lurking behind there, so Vis not having the straight line speed here probably will get done by Jack Green. It wouldn't surprise me, but it's not too long of a straight, not like last round at Calder Park where Vis just got so close to everyone and then just couldn't keep up down that very long drag strip.
Jack Green closing in. It looks to the inside, but he doesn't make the move. Not Meredith's yeehawing.
Nope. Love to see it. I don't think any of the other drivers like to see it, but you know, makes him a bit more of an obstacle. Viss all over the back of Caldwell. He's shown real pace during this weekend. It practice qualifying and looks like the race now. Look at him all over the back of Caldwell. Those two Japanese manufacturers going at it. Mazda's Japanese, I hope, because that would be embarrassing if that's not. Yeah, so Josh Hill did end up getting in, so he's driving.
Yeah, Hill's back in, and he's driving. Just
so Jack Green here is actually on the back of Viss, but you
right
can't
on
really
the
see
rear.
it's like bumping him through the straight here. He's literally bump driving.
We know Viss can brake a lot later in turn 1, so Jack Green pulls out of it. Oh, and Viss into the back of Caldwell! Goes in the back of Caldwell, that promotes Green up to P2. Oh, small mistake there from Viss. Lay on the brakes, I think he'd locked up, didn't see the smoke.
Yes, he did lock up.
Went straight in the back of Caldwell. Thankfully, Caldwell's almost barely affected by it. But
watch Meredith, he's moving all around back there, trying to get up past. So the point for Green is he was bump drafting Viss because there's no point of him going for an overtake. He just sits behind Viss and grabs like a podium here, basically takes the championship. So there's no need for him to really push here. All he has to do is just make sure he doesn't get taken out.
so what's the current point gap? 36, is it?
37 points. Jack Green basically needs to finish.
Oh, here comes Viss! Oh!
Jack Green needs to finish on the podium in either race to win the championship.
Yeah, so it's looking good for him right now. Looking very good.
Yes, but Viss almost took him out there. Mello sets the fastest.
Right behind them, Meredith. Meredith gets past Viss with that straight line speed.
But we'll probably see Viss trying to get past him through these corners here. He looks both sides of that VL, but the VL is just
wide.
Too big. Jack Meredith is using that wideness of the VL very well.
Still the top 5 very close to each other. Mello's caught up to the back of Chris Viss also.
Ooh.
Previous ATCC season winner.
Yes, if you're wondering why we're in like a constant helicopter cam, you could say, when we're doing this bit, it's because there's no TV cameras around this made track. So we've had, well, the Javier has had the person who does cameras, improvise how we're going to capture this finale. This all over the back of Meredith here. He goes for the move down the inside, but it's a straight, so I don't think he's going to be there for long.
Meredith just shoots off in front.
Caldwell says fast slap at the waist for 1.112.1. We've seen 110s in quali, so that's.
Oh, and Viss massive send down the inside. He's gone into Jack. Gives him a little nudge to get him going again. Doesn't really dress the position though. And Mello slips past Meredith now. Whoa. Was that too eager by Viss there? I think
Viss
so.
running out of patience, trying to catch up to Jack Green, but got stuck behind the other Jack. Jack that he's not battling.
He's desperate to win the championship. Needs to get after Green as fast as he can.
I don't think it's going to take him long to catch up to Green here, just because how much speed this little Mazda has through the corners. So we'll watch Meredith here as he tries to get the position back off Mello. And coming to this very weird uphill sort of left-hander. It's very difficult. As you see there by Mello, he's hit the wall there. That's the struggles that drivers go through. Chris Viss sets at 1:12.006, and that was including tagging Jack during that lap. So that's just showing you how much he's pushing that car through these corners to catch up. He's already on the back of Green. So the problem here for Viss is Jack Green has a big lead over. Well, he already has a lead over Meredith, who's the only one that can cancel him out from this championship here, right now. So if he just battles Green here, makes him bunch up the pack, and then like bunch Green into Meredith and hope Meredith goes for it and takes away Green's championship. That's probably what he's hoping here.
Doesn't have a look on the last corner. But gets a good exit. He'll try and stay in that slipstream. Jack Green is fast in a straight line, but Caldwell can be way later on the brakes. Is he close enough to have a look?
Just breaks so much late. Like all the speed they lose down the straight, he just gains it back. Just in.
He does have a look. Green goes to the outside line. They come out of turn 2 side by side. Is still hanging on around the outside.
Oh, nice move.
He holds that line beautifully. But now Green has the inside. But Viss has got far enough ahead, and Viss is second. Great move.
So I don't think Green was going to argue that. He's got himself on the podium. That's all he needs.
Yeah, it doesn't need to battle that too hard.
Oh, Caldwell
sliding after the bridge. This will be desperate to get past Matt Cornwell.
Oh, Caldwell blocks that opening.
Side by side out the last corner, but Caldwell straight line speed. Viss immediately tucking into the toe. Is he going to have a look on Caldwell just as he did Jack Green? I think Caldwell will be much more defensive than Green. He doesn't have a look.
Josh Hill retires from the race or disconnects from the race, so he's out.
Oh, what?
So lap 8 of this 23 lap race. And we've got Caldwell in the lead, followed by Viss, and closely followed behind Viss is Green.
Small mistake from both of the drivers. Pushed it to the limits. Viss just needs to try and find his way around that Nissan, but he can't at the moment.
Caldwell being very defensive, so Jack Green is sitting there, but he would put money on he doesn't even try to make a move on Viss. He's probably just going to sit there and watch this battle. These cars are very sketchy to pull up into this second corner there. You see most of them getting their tails waggy. Yeah, they go up into this right-hander that leads up over the bridge. Pretty famous bridge when I was around. Caldwell being so defensive, not letting Viss have any room to get past. Oh, he goes Viss, as I said that. Here. They touch.
They do touch.
On control.
Oh, that's not a great last corner for either of them. Jack Green's right there. Caldwell slides through the last corner. Viss gets better exit, but Caldwell again with his straight line speed. But this much closer this time round. He's going to have a look into turn 1. Breaking his way later. He goes to the inside. And he just can't get there.
I think Caldwell's having a bit of tyre problems here. I've just seen him brake a bit earlier than he normally does.
Jack Green has been talking about the tyre problems. Tyre wear being particularly high around here.
Oh, I am lagging, so
I'm only on lap 10 here of 23 laps here at Oran Park.
Oh, Viss has a look.
Put his nose there and stomps on the brakes to get out of that.
hear his tyres lock up there, so he really grabbed it there. The brakes. This always gets a run down through the dog leg here. So as you can see here.
Has a look to the inside of the last corner.
I think they kind of scared Caldwell there. I don't
Forces
think
Caldwell against the wall.
Jack Green is lurking behind too. I don't think he's
Caldwell
going to go
sits
for
past, but Green
probably bump draft him again.
bump
Yep, there
draft.
goes.
Yep. I think this will thank him for that bump. Gives him extra speed.
Oh, lock up there from Viss. He just carries so much speed into this.
That was beautiful defense
Turn
from
two.
Caldwell. And Jack Green pressuring Chris Viss, trying to get back past his championship rival. But the cornering difference between the other two cars is massive. Viss holds on to P2, but he can't get into the lead yet.
Viss, I won't be surprised going for his move here. Probably as close as he's been so far. We're right on the back of that skyline now. Does he have a look? He's locked up. The rear's Caldwell. Catches it. Gonna give Viss a run.
Opportunity, but it's on the outside. Yep, so he has to pull out of that.
Oh, Viss is sliding over the dog leg.
Spivey's on the straight again. And Jack Green right there again.
This will catch right back on the back quarter for this corner now, so he doesn't stress too much. Oh, we got it. There we go. It's going to this hairpin. Chris all over the back of Matt. Just begging to get past him or something to happen, just to help out his championship any so much. Maybe Green to spin or anything.
Yeah, he does need that badly. Even if Chris can get past the Nissan Caldwell, Jack Green stays in P3, championship is already his.
The rare chance that Green does spin and he gets P1 is going to help him a lot in race 2, closing that gap. So he still needs his P1 just in case. Struggling here, isn't he, Viss? Trying to get past the Matt Caldwell, just using that skyline so perfectly, putting in such good spots of the track that you can't even get past. Look up there from Caldwell. Viss gets his nose there, but just doesn't have the power to get going again. I think I do see a lap traffic coming up here. I think it's Spivey. He's had an absolute shocker of a race.
Yep, it is Spivey. And that shocker continues and he goes into the grass.
I think I see him on the grass. He's on the grass.
Take a bad redress against the leaders. No, he doesn't.
He goes creeps down. I think Mello's coming, so he better.
Oh,
he's spun in front of Mello.
That was very close.
As we watch on this battle here, on board with Caldwell, just watch his pedal inputs here. Oh no, it's gone now. Oh yeah, here it is. Coming in here, full brake. Try to pull up the car for here. Nice and easy on the accelerator. Gets full accelerator.
It's right. Oh,
almost puts in the Spivey in the pit.
So nearly into the barrier for Chris Viss. That would have ended his championship right there. Thankfully, just misses.
Would have had an almighty crash there. Probably block up the road trying to get out of there. Oh, he locks up there, trying not to run into the back of Caldwell. Kind of jumped on the brakes. Got a bit scared there.
Just frustrating for Viss. He has the pace through the corners and he's been on the rear within inches of Caldwell's car, touching it at some points, but he just can't find a way past. And there goes VS at the last corner. It's much better exit. He builds ahead 4 now, but Corbell's on the outside. Corbell speeds past. They have a Dane ahead of them.
In other
Where's the
news,
Dane gonna go?
Snooks
Stays
and
to the
Murdoch
right.
having a big battle down the field. They've been subbed. They were just subbed. Oh, here we go.
Let's have a look.
Is this it? Is he going to finally get off? No, he doesn't.
No, he can't.
Oh, he's
He has
going for
another
another look.
Puts the nose there. Contact's
Right.
made.
He's running out of patience. It's just going for it now.
He can't do much though about Jack Green being there in third, because that's it. If Jack keeps his position, no matter how aggressive this is here, certainly gives him a better chance if something does go wrong with Jack Green in these last 8 laps or so.
Stenson in
Well,
the
how's
tie
he-
barrier.
Yeah, how's he ended up there?
I don't know how he's there, but can he get out? He got it out. That was an interesting spot to end up for Stenson. Viss down the straight, just can't get past the Caldwell. He's showing
Like a
some real
broken
pace.
record.
Real pace. Meredith is having some problems too. Lee is caught
Very
up
late on the brakes from Chris. Commitment from all these drivers. Incredible. You see the cars shaking and sliding through the corners, but they're pushing so hard trying to get past.
He says he's looking at the outside now for that corner. He's tried up the inside a couple of times. You look at the outside there. These three have been battling all year. All season, these three. So, nothing different for this finale. Oh, there goes Viss.
Has a look, and there's a touch! There goes Caldwell! Caldwell's around, he can't catch it, and Viss is going to
He's
redress the
gonna
position,
redress.
and that
He
means
comes
Jack
Mello.
Green comes into the lead. So Jack Green into the lead, and Viss battling Caldwell, not letting him pass. There you go, lets him pass now.
Here comes Mello, though.
Here comes Mello, last season's winner. He won, I'm pretty sure, the second race here. God, this is not good.
Oh.
Looking good for Crispus. The championship rival, who we needed to finish off the podium, is now comfortably in the lead. And he's still got Caldwell in the way of him, so only 6 laps left.
Just taps him around, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's just a tap.
Quickly on other news, well, the battle sort of comes down from that battle, lead battle. Meredith is doing his same old in his VL. He's just scooting around, drifting.
Just a drop down to P6 now. Charles up to P5. Really good for him. Especially out of 14 car grid.
Shame we haven't got much chance to look at any of those other like 11
Yep.
cars or something.
Yeah, I've seen Murdoch being in the wars. I think he's been battling with Stux a lot, and now with Sanson.
So this is looking very good for Jack Green just to take it in this race, the finale, the overall championship.
Oh, Jack Green goes slightly wide ahead of them. It's okay. God, I'm getting PTSD from looking him do that.
How cool is that bridge?
Awesome.
Cars going
Bridges are so
over.
cool. Tell you what, I think Jack Green's pace is just slightly slower, maybe just a few tenths a lap. Look at the times here, 14.2. Oh, he's made a mistake that lap, definitely.
I
Lost
don't think he's
1.3
really
seconds.
pushing, is he? He's kind of got this lead. He can
He
lose
does need
two.
to be careful. If he gets involved with Corbell, who knows what could happen? A three-way battle between them three.
Yes.
Needs to be careful.
He needs just 13 points to seal this championship over these two races. So, well, 25 for a win. He's already on for that. And if he comes fourth, he just needs one more point in the following race. So it's not a disaster if he drops out of the podium. But Vis needs second.
I've seen a couple of drivers off at turn 2 here, so obviously the
Corbell onto the
Corbell
wall. That would have hurt his car. Wonder if he's got suspension damage.
He whacked the curb with the dog leg just a couple of corners before. Probably.
I think his suspension's good.
Corbell has a look. No. Sorry, Vis.
Another news, Murdoch and Sanson are still battling. Been battling for the last 5 laps, I would say.
They've said
Oh, there goes Murdoch.
they'll be going.
Oh, Sanson gives a lot of a tap. See that? That was beautiful.
Very nice.
That was the most wholesome racing moment I've ever seen.
Murdoch just looks like he's drifting that Camaro. Yeah, I think Murdoch's having a bit of fun in that for the finale.
Go on, son. Still got one more race to go. And we have seen Murdoch, who often starts quite high on the second race. Very good at defence, very good at holding. He's been first place for quite a number of second races this
The
season.
leaders here catching up to lap traffic. The debut of Mealy. This is his debut race, so
Gotta be careful of the pits. So get past, you can let the slow Chris Fisk pass. Yes,
poor Chris Fizz is just trying to get past that straight.
now Corbell's on the back of Green, threatening for that first position.
Oh, watch out for Chris was Ramsey.
Was compromised.
So now to 3 of battle for the lead, and also will decide the fate of this championship, the overall championship. Vis already the Group C champion, and Jack Green also the Group A champion of this season.
Yes. But it's still in distance. If there is a spin, like drive it off, that might still be in distance to grab the podium off him. With 2 laps to go.
Jack Green is a man of few mistakes, and I don't think he's going to be knocked off this podium.
No, I don't think so either. He's won this championship for a reason. Hasn't won it just from spinning.
And 2 laps to go.
Look at the lap times between them all in the 13, very low 13s there. Here goes Chris. He's locked up the rears. He's hit Caldwell. Jack Green also made a mistake into that corner, so I reckon that could have been an opportunity there for Caldwell if Fish just didn't come in and just.
God, I went cockpit cam with Chris, and I don't think I can hear anything anymore.
That's why
So
I
Fish is
muted
falling.
So
Meredith
didn't quite catch
P7
up.
now.
Yeah, he's shot back. Dolly into P6 now.
He's in the pits, so his tyres have absolutely had it.
Oh, he's
and
been
now we've got a
smart.
replay
Here we go.
into turn
Chris
1.
Fisk, very late on the brakes.
He looks up the rears. Look, you also see Jack Green make a mistake there. That would Caldwell all over the back of him.
Just to see where
Meredith
that
ran out of fuel.
out of fuel.
So he's
Unfortunate for him.
so that's better than I guess not. At least he was next to the pits when he ran out. So lucky for him, he will survive.
Two
Sanson
things.
and Murdoch are still going at it.
final lap here. Your
Looks like Jack Green would
provisional
feel it.
ATCC
I think
Season 2 champion.
watch on board with Jack Green. You can get both camera angles. You can watch the champion. Just saying. Just a cameraman.
Saying to the Murdoch standing in front of them. He would hate
He's not
for it to be. He would hate to be compromised by lap cars. That would not go well. Because that's how he lost the last one.
Look at them two battle while dodging blue flags. Look at this. One goes wide, one goes to the inside, and that just.
All three of them have been forced to.
Some cool spectacles.
So here we go, Jack Green coming for the final sector now to win the overall championship of this ATCC. So he basically wins it over Viz because he won the Group C. So here they go through the final corner now.
One more turn for Jack Green. I assume he's going to yell loudly over TeamSpeak and you're all going to be able to hear it. And he's on the main straight now. Comes across the line. Jack Green's your ATCC Season 2 champion. Congratulations.
Oh, and Murdoch got Sanson across the line too.
In the Solid Commodore. He is your championship winner. Oh. Very humble. Yes, I do agree with you, Jack Green. That was a great drive. Stayed very consistent, very little mistakes, persistent, and he's got the win as well as his championship. Brilliant season. And brilliant driving from this man every single round. He's doing a couple of doughies, as he should. The rest of the order, Corwell did finish in second, and Chris Viss, who I think that confirms him second in the championship. Mello in P4
because there's 4 points between Chris Viss and Matt Caldwell. You just put that out to the team, so they still off the battle.
So as we watch the safety car do burnouts on stream. So there's battles for every position except first here in this championship, Corsa. So here's Green finished up his burnouts, which probably can see all the smoke.
So it's also Lee Child's P5. How good of a race was
Yeah,
that?
one more race. We're not done yet. So stick around because we got one more race.
The last race of the season, race 20.
So now Viss isn't battling for first, he's battling for second in the championship.
With Matty Caldwell.
So he's gonna have to switch his mind to defending now.
And they've got a bigger grid than usual to get through this time, the reverse grid, 14 cars. And Viss with not best straight line speed, Caldwell with pretty decent straight line speed.
Pretty good to defend him when he gets ahead.
So is it Viss 4 points ahead of Caldwell? I assume Viss is ahead of Caldwell. Go on, Tim Payne. 136.
Why hasn't? Quick question: why haven't the server switch over, Mr. Racing Document?
Because when you see doughies,
He's been doing doughies across the whole goddamn. welcome back to race 2 of this finale race. And
Missing
so in the
Matt and Dane at the moment.
in the first race, we're watching first and second battle. Now we're watching second and third battle for the championship, and there's a couple of other ones going
There's
on.
a few things. So, the first one is second and third. We're just focusing on the overall championship at the moment because that's all I've had time to calculate. 4 points between Vis and Caldwell, second and third. 5 points between Patrick Donnelly and Jack Meredith to the advantage of Donnelly. 5th place and 6th place. Max Bivey needs 1 point to get to 100, which was there.
He starts on pole, so
Yep.
he'll be hoping that he can scour a point.
Sanson and Murdoch have 7 points between them. Despite, I think I heard
3.
Anyway, I've given points to the wrong person. No, never mind. Lee Child's 5 points behind Nick Mello. And Ryan Snooks had a pretty good one, and he can jump up another position if he takes the place of Scott Nolan, who had 33 points out of that one weekend, and Snooks is going to have 31 after this one. So, almost ready to go, 58 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
It's 58 seconds until we go into the final lights out of this series.
Shed a tear. Yeah, this has been such an amazing series. Thinking back to all the great rounds where there have been battles that have lasted the whole bloody race, spanning 4 or 5 cars. It's been amazing. And I'm sure this race isn't going to be any different. 23 laps at this great Oran Park circuit. First race was brilliant. We had battles all over the place throughout the whole race. And now the reverse grid will be very interesting. Got 13 cars on the grid. Max Bivey on pole with Craig Mealy, the debutant, next to him or behind him.
Lights are on, but not on for the final time. Here they go. Six red lights, and they are out. Looks like Murdoch got a better jump there than Spivey, so we'll watch that run up into turn. It's a turn 1.
Yep, Spivey has the lead for the moment. Oh, and there's a car round
There's no one running wide.
of Mealy on the inside of turn 1. But they all get through rather cleanly.
Yes.
Max Spivey still in the lead. And Meredith having a look on the inside of Murdoch. And he gets past into P2. The two VLs are leading the race.
Oh, 3 wide. Coming up the bridge.
Contacts made between Snooks and Caldwell. That lets Vis get up to 6th. Spivey's had the lead before, but doesn't seem to hold on to it. Can he hold on to it this time round? His last race of the season. He would love to get the last race of the season.
Look at this battle from 2nd to 6th. Now look at that 2nd to 7th. All coming across the dog leg. Look at them all spread out. There goes Sanson's off, and he'll probably drop down.
Meredith in the back. Murdoch, sorry.
It's like MotoGP,
Caldwell gets
run
back in
wide
front of
across
this.
like that.
Caldwell's gone for a move on Mello here, so he's already getting the gap between himself and Vis here for this 2nd place. I don't know the position numbers they have to be in, but
He gets past. Oh, he has a look. Murdoch looked around the outside of Jack. Meredith, that is.
that's 5 his lead. Don't you know?
Yep, 3 seconds it is.
Can you convert a podium into a victory?
God, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Let's hope his teammate can hold up the rest of the pack.
3 wide.
Oh, 3
Oh,
wide. They're squeezing their way through. This is there as well. They all managed to get through somehow cleanly. And Caldwell's lost out to Vis now.
Look at this battle pack.
Murdoch's still in 4th.
All these leaders trying to get through. He's green. He's on the back of Caldwell now. Oh! They touched.
Oh, Vis and Murdoch make contact twice, and there goes Vis
Oh, and there goes Vis.
in the back of Sanson. goes Sanson.
He's
And
just
this.
sitting facing everyone else. Very scary
Oh
scene.
no.
And now he's all the way in last.
He may well end up third in this championship.
Not good.
Wow, man, just charging.
Max Starry fastest lap, yes.
Oh,
And Meredith and Mello are going side by side. They've had some rivalries previous.
another series.
Or Mello goes to the inside.
Oh,
Gets
Meredith
his
lays the
nose
door
there. On the accelerator as early as possible to come out side by side. Coming up to turn 3, Jack has a better line. Oh, lock up and make contact. Just push Mello into the gravel. And Mello loses 3 positions from that. Very unfortunate contact
no,
there.
he's gonna go back. Look at all these 3.
Gets back
Hugging
past
each
Lee. Max Sparby is still in the lead.
5 seconds.
And I bet Meredith is just holding up Jack Green. And Matt
That's
Corwell.
Oh! Bumping their way through here. Trying to get past each other's. So I get lag, so...
Other on the grass there.
Still battle pack going on here behind Meredith, so he's still holding up this train.
Oh, Green goes around the outside. Corwell gives Meredith a little bit of a bump to the last corner.
Spy with another fastest lap. I know he's in the lead, but still goes.
Come out side by side. Green and Meredith are right next to each other.
Meredith should keep this. I don't think Green's going to go for anything stupid. Well, he doesn't really have a championship on the line, so he may as well.
May as well.
Yeah.
Send it.
Oh, he's just pushed him. Has he? I think so. Which means that's the fast lap for 1:11.4. So that's 2 seconds faster than the lap Spivey just did. So
Yep. He's actually... Has he caught up to the back? He has caught up to the back. He's got past Craig.
Does it come up over the bridge now? Oran Park, fabulous raceway. Meredith's still holding up this train here. Spy would be loving this. Look at him. You can see him all the way up in the distance there.
If it's a 7-second gap. Now Green on the inside of Corwell just backs out of that. Very close to contact. Oh, stuck with him. Meredith gets very defensive. Green gives Corwell a bump. Mello now on the inside of Green. It's 4-way battle for second place. Helping Spivey get away.
Yes, Spivey just gone for turn 1 now, so this is the gap they have just from his battling.
Oh my god, Spivey's leading.
Yes. Spivey wins this race. Didn't he have a very good start of the season last season? Like, it's a good start to last season's ATCC.
Yes, because
Yes, he did.
of certain things.
Certain exploits he's found.
Certain assists, which are now banned.
So if he wins this one, it's generally skill. So let's see if he can do it. He hasn't won a race since ATCC.
Even the first grid helped him.
Yeah.
But Meredith is doing an absolute treat to hold him up here.
Yeah.
Let his VL teammate run away. And Mello's tagged all well, but they hold it together.
2 blue cars.
Oh, they're gonna go side by side for the dog leg. Oh, Jack pulls out.
Oh, good. Lee Child's right there as well on the back of Jack Green.
Jack.
And he sends it into the last corner. There's a lot of standing at this race.
Look at him go. You can just see the blue car off in the distance scooting along. Come on. We've seen Spike make a couple of mistakes during this series, so all he has to do is not do that. His teammates do an absolute treat in his VL, holding them all up. A 1-2 for the VLs to finish up the season. I think they'd be delighted by that.
Definitely would
Also,
be.
Fist in P8 already after spinning and facing the...
Oh, Mello's on the inside of Jack Green.
Second to 11th are all
There he goes.
within about 4.5 seconds of each other.
Yep, the whole grid stayed very close together.
I don't know if we could... Do we have any chance of getting a track map up on stream? Probably, maybe. Just to show all the arrows and how close they are together. Look at that. They're just all in one section. I don't know.
Except for Spivey
Except
and
for Spivey and
Nearly.
2 lone arrows, but the rest are just all there. So, if you look in the behind Jack Green here, you can see a Mazda. You can see the Mazda. Here it comes. Oh, Lee holds it. Big old slide over the dog leg. Is that actually going to give Viss a chance to get behind Green here? The charge for the field here.
Caldwell's got a good run.
But not good enough against that VL. No, you just shift the gears down, just hit light speed and just win again. Oh, Caldwell's going to be impatient here. He tries to get for a move, and then Mello just puts his car there and just goes, hello. And he tries to get himself through too.
Oh, Caldwell looking at the inside of turn 3, and he gets what he just gave to Meredith, which is a little bump. So Meredith gets a bit of breathing room.
Jack Green gets past. Nope, he doesn't get past Mello here. Great move by Mello around the outside, holding it off. But they're still side by side up over the bridge. Mello's going to hold around the outside here.
It's Viss now in P6. He's going to be right on the back of Jack Green through this section of long, bendy corners.
Spivey's almost got a 10-second lead here. It's 9.3. Oh, he goes Viss. There goes. Oh, Meredith fits sideways. I think there's a bit of contact maybe between him and Caldwell. So Viss has got past Jack now. He just sends it around the outside.
What's happened at Mac? His car's slowed up a bit. Oh, and Childs and Donnelly have had an incident. They get
no, it would be tragic for Spivey.
Oh, Jesus! That's into the wall. That would be very tragic. But I'm not going to have any bias when calling the safety car.
Yes, we can't have bias since a fellow Spivey. There goes Murdoch. Oh, who's that? Who's that in the Camaro? Murdoch, yes, he ran wide at turn 2 into the gravel. So he's lost the back of these guys now. They come through this section, a lot of variations to the right there.
Oh, Meredith's on a great line. Caldwell on the inside now as they come over the bridge. Caldwell's up into P2, but Meredith sends it back, gets past. Wow! Where did he get that power from? My God. His VR absolutely just shot down the inside, back into P2. That was amazing.
He's doing everything to hold Spivey's P1 here because Caldwell's very fast, so it's Viss.
Yeah, Viss has got past Mello and Jack Green somehow. And now the battle for P2 continues. Caldwell around the outside of Meredith now. Bit too wide. Viss on the inside, nearly 3 wide coming out of the last corner. Mazda, you're allowed. I'm going to flip my camera this way. Caldwell's close to Jack Meredith. He has looked down the inside. His nose just isn't there.
On lap 9 of this race, so he's probably going to get him. This is just coming out of nowhere, has he? He just charged for the field.
Probably ought to watch this through this section with the very.
But Mello looking at the inside of Viss.
Yeah, Mello's
can't get past there though.
Oh, here goes Caldwell. Oh, he puts his. Oh, yeah, he's got the door open.
Meredith went wide again. Can he do what he did the last lap?
Oh, Meredith right up on the grass. Don't want to get wide there.
He tries, but he can't. Caldwell now into P2. Can he get away from this big battle pack right behind him? You see the roaring cars, 4 of them behind him, all hungry for the podium.
I think Spivey's made a couple of mistakes by himself here because he's had 10-second gaps at most times, and now he's. Oh, there goes Meredith. Meredith sideways. He's caught it though in the braking zone. Oh, Viss has just shoved his Mazda there. And just hit Jack. Oh, Jack's gonna hit Viss. Oh, Jack's in the pits. Jack
oh no!
Himself in the pits. So
did he mean to go in the pits?
I don't think so, because I think he sped into the pits. I wonder if we can get confirmation on that. Did he sped into the pits?
Checking now.
He's coming to the pits regardless. Now Caldwell needs to hunt down Max Spivey. It's a 7-second gap. There's 14 laps remaining. So half a second a lap. Can he do that?
Unfortunately, real penalty doesn't report to chat. But you've got to presume that he did speed in.
Yeah, he just sent it. Bounced off the wall is the only way he pulled up. Spivey with a 6.9 second lead, just losing time to these faster drivers here. These VL's not too good in race
Mello
pace.
gets past Jack Green.
Wow, yeah, he's just done that, hasn't he?
Stop
This is
Meredith.
VL.
On Meredith. I don't know if that was deliberate or not. I'm guessing not, but he's going to have to come through and do a drive-through penalty. Anyway.
No.
Yes.
And
So
if he was fast enough, it'll be a stop go.
Ooh.
Which it may well have been.
So here goes Spivey with
See, he sets at 13.6, but the car's behind at 12.5, 11.8.
So it doesn't look like he's going to keep this lead for long if he finds some pace. Or they just start battling.
Yeah,
Hopefully
which
that
is
happens
likely.
for Spivey.
Because these two battling for the second spot in the Durable Championship. Is it Caldwell leading or Viss leading?
This.
Battle.
leading.
Viss leading. So this right now means Viss wins second, I think. Yes. If it's F1
By
points.
1 point, yeah.
At 1 point, so... Does Viss know this? Is the point. It's pretty hard to calculate while racing. Just see Spivey's car there. He used to be way further. They've just caught him up so quickly. But can he hold off the two charging Japanese manufacturers?
He's done well for 11 laps.
He has. Usually we see him in the lead, and then the second lap we see him in the grass. Not this time. But he's being caught at a rate of over a second a lap.
So at this point, if you're no genius, he's gonna get caught.
The AWS target range.
there
Chris
goes Viss,
Fierce into the grass. There goes Chris Fierce into the gravel at turn 1.
He doesn't get it all the way into the tie barriers, so lucky for him. But this should let Mello jam. So that's his second place, isn't it?
Yep. So Caldwell promoted to P2 in the championship, and now has clean air, zero pressure, in hunting down Max Spivey.
Oh, someone's crashed underneath the bridge, and they're good because they've somehow spun it around and caught it the other way. Lucky there for Snooks, he's hit the side of the. He's done a full 360. I was watching on board, and he's just caught it. So very lucky he didn't spin there. That would have been very hard to get out of the situation.
Yep, Caldwell gained 1.5 seconds that lap. Tim Payne got a 50. Yes. Sorry.
So wait,
Caldwell's round! Caldwell's round at the first corner!
Wait, so what's the gap to Spivey now?
It's now an 8-second gap between and Spivey. And Caldwell has to find his again.
Oh, then here goes Viss.
Here comes Viss. No, he can't get past just yet.
Oh, so Jack gives him a bump, and that's
Has
got
a
him
send
side by
again.
side. So
Gets him in
Jack
front.
Green has just pull-shotted Chris Viss past Caldwell. So, as much as those two are battling, they still help each other out there. But Viss is drifting it. It's just going to be a massive relief for Spivey here because now he's got Mello. Mello has been showing the world's greatest pace between. What am I trying to say here? So, Mello hasn't been showing the same pace as the other two, Viss and Caldwell.
Ooh, now Caldwell under pressure from Jack Green. Gets a pretty poor exit from the last corner. Jack Green gives him the bump drafts.
Has Jack Green made an actual overtake all round? That wasn't like a lap 1 overtake? Did he just bump drafts everyone through? He doesn't even...
Here's replay it. That's where Chris Viss went off into the gravel. Caldwell did a similar thing, which is why he's now down in P4. And why Viss is back up to P3, challenging for second position.
Spivey's got his lead.
I would love to see a battle between Viss and Spivey, since Spivey's got that straight line speed. And Viss has got his way into P2. Mello's hanging on. He's going to have a move into the final corner.
I don't think he will.
No, he doesn't. Fist hugs the inside line.
Now Vish charges off the Spivey with the speed Vish has been
8
saying.
laps.
Don't think it's going to take him long.
It shouldn't take him long. If he can set his qualifying times, you know, setting early 11s, he'll be nearly 2 seconds quicker than Spivey.
There goes Mello runs wide. The Project 4 trying up. He's now under pressure from Matt Caldwell. He needs the skyline.
Oh, this off the track. It's in the grass. Scary place to be. Manages to get back on the track.
It's especially a scary place when you've got a tyre wall right in front of you that's supposed to protect you from the edge of the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, Mello locks up. So I don't think he's having too fun. Oh,
contact made.
How did they control that?
I'm not sure how they didn't spin there. This is actually not catching at an almighty rate. Did have that mistake up before.
I probably lost him half second. So 1:14.4 by Spivey and a 1:13.4. So that's second that lap. Vish made the mistake. So
we do know that the tyre wear is quite bad on this circuit, so times will be lower than that second qualifying at the start of the race.
That VL is definitely the worst car on tyres, I think, on this grid. So I think Spivey's probably having a pest of it. Those tyres, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but the tyres are dead on Spivey's car. There you go. Spivey won't be having fun on those tyres. I don't know if he's been managing them somehow. I'm surprised if he has. Oh, you can just see Spivey there. They're just caught him by so much just over these laps. All of these drivers just catch him so quickly.
It's going to be devastating. 16 laps.
Yes.
Oh, the gap has shrunk to 3.3. I think this had quite a good lap in the open air.
No, this is
14.7 from Spivey and 11.8 from Chris Viss. It's nearly 3 seconds.
This is kind of sad. He's been showing basically no pace all weekend.
Oh no, Max Spivey into the gravel! No! No, 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 no! Oh, it's into the grass! Now Max Spivey, back of Viss. Max Spivey sends it on the inside of Chris Viss. At turn 3, they make contact. Max Spivey pushing him as wide as he can go.
He's going to get it off.
He has the inside line. Viss hugs the outside. Max Spivey's still there. They come onto the bridge. Not going to reach on the bridge. Max Spivey make contact. But they stay side by side. Max has the inside line. But Viss has the better line for the next couple corners.
They touch again.
And Chris just pulls in front. For the moment. Oh, is there a car stranded at turn
he's
1?
done his gearbox, has he? Oh, no, he's just couldn't find gears. He was just stuck in neutral there as I was watching him. No, Spivey now loses his lead. It looks like he's going to lose second here.
Yep, he's got 3rd, 4th and 5th of Mello Caldwell and Green right behind him.
So also
he had to lead.
For
now Viss is running off.
Yes, I'm surprised if Spivey catches back up to Viss. Like I said, he was struggling on those tyres. He just turn 2's caught out a lot of drivers and caught out the leader today. But now we watch this battle for the podium. Even better.
Jack Green loves giving people a bump, doesn't he?
Yes.
Gave Caldwell a nice little bump through turn 4.
These cars don't have the greatest models, so you know, maybe you might give someone a bit of a harsh bump and. Oh wait.
We'll go see out.
Yes. Two battles going on here. One's for trying to get up the final step of the podium, and the other one is for.
Oh, Mello have a look. The Max Spivey goes defensive, good line. That was going to compromise his exit. Yep.
Doesn't matter if the VL. Jack Green makes a mistake. After saying that he doesn't make much mistakes, he does make a mistake. So here comes Caldwell around the outside of the Group C car of Mello. Well, Mello just sends it in.
Oh, and Cobble has a look at the inside. Manages to slip in there, but Mello with a better exit. Can Max Barbie still hold on to the podium? Let's hope so.
Yes. So I just hopped on for Meredith for a bit, because sometimes a bit banter seen on what's he going on. And it was, and he's put it in the wall out of the exit off the final corner. He's just kind of like used the wall to turn. But now we watch Caldwell.
Points paying.
So Caldwell now has his go at Spivey up. It's his go. Mello had his go, now it's Caldwell's go. See if he can... Oh, he's hit that curve very hard. I don't think we see... I think he's the only driver that actually goes to that curve, does he?
Spivey
looks to the
parks
outside,
the VL nicely.
But he just won't have the straight line speed. Looks like he's there, but then the VL really gets to its power. Just goes.
Oh, Spivey into the grass. He's not going to be able to pull up for turn 2. And
So he's lost the podium now.
Back down to P5. Oh no, Spivey. Falls off the podium. Did absolutely brilliantly for the first 16, 17 laps. First 3 quarters of the race, but now he's lost it. And Chris Fierce.
Is that Murdoch and Sanson battling again? Yes, it is.
Yeah, let's look at these two battle, because they never seem to stop.
I think it's a bit of a purpose battle. It's kind of weird.
I think they're taking shots or something. Which is always good. We love to drink drive on Assetto Corsa. Not in real life. Don't do that, people.
There's two. The 2 cars that are close in the championship and the overall one. I think close.
Meredith last time got them both in the final. We didn't catch it last race, but Meredith overtook Sanson across the start-finish straight. Last race, so coming to the final stages of this race, I don't know why Meredith's sliding around. He's pitted, and he's still dropping his car everywhere, and he's gone off the track.
Oh my god!
Oh my Jesus! If I was Murdoch right now, I wouldn't be comfortable.
So Murdoch in the Camaro, he's got good straight line speed.
So does Meredith, so...
Oh no! Oh, he looked to the outside of Sanson, but there was no room there, had to lift off. So Murdoch gets past Sanson rather easily, across straight.
They both look up there. I think Sanson looked up at the sign of Murdoch, no?
He was a bit wide there.
Oh, he goes to Meredith, he's just going to put his car there, isn't he? No, Sanson, I thought Sanson was just going to... Yeah.
Oh, and Meredith, I think he's going to get in this time. Yes, it does.
Yeah, he does. So now he goes after his other straight line speed, bro, the Camaro.
Oh, the straight line speed, bro.
Meredith's just missing that apex, bro, an absolute year. He's not pulling up for any corners. So.
They've lighted a fall.
Oh, he just cuts that, doesn't he? They both do. I think Sanson just followed Meredith over that. Meredith's just drifting it, and he puts it in the wall. Come on, Sanson. We want to see him move on Meredith. Come on. Give us some good overtakes for this final race.
Oh, Snook's a bit wide.
Yes, he just sort of Snook's cutting his frame there. Oh, but Meredith goes for a Murdoch.
Sends it, got a great exit.
I think
under the bridge. And he gets past into P8.
Final lap.
Yep, it's the final lap for Chris Viss, who has quite a commanding 8-second lead.
Oh, so he's going to take out Murdoch in there.
So
So
Murdoch's
these
back
three-
up. Stanton has a go on the inside. Meredith goes onto the grass. Can he hold it? Can he hold it? Yes, he does hold it.
Just drifting.
Oh no, Cole was at a crash.
Colwell. Oh, it's the end of the... Oh no, this is a fun lap too.
At the first.
So he's lost his second place.
Has lost his second place. Also
lost
lost
the
his second place in the championship.
Yes, so he's doubled up there. So this four-way battle keeps going. Jack still puts it. Oh, he T-boned it in the wall. There's been an almighty crash between Sanson and we didn't see that. But Sanson was making babies with Meredith, and that's the best way to do it. That was a very interesting crash there at the final corner of Meredith. Putting it.
Speaking of the final corner,
Oh, there goes Meredith. Whee!
Chris Viss for the
Oh!
final time this
I don't think
season.
Sanson realised.
Come on,
it was the
Charlie.
final.
Comes across the line to win the 20th and final race of season 2.
I
And he
think
finishes
Sanson-
it at P2 of the championship after being spun on lap 1 or 2, I think, going straight to the back. Comes back and takes the commanding victory. Mello, a pretty good second for him, considering not the best pace of the weekend.
That was one of his best yards. Oh, I wish we had that in the first one.
And Jack Green in third, your
just say-
championship winner.
I don't think Sanson realised it was the final lap. Like he still had another lap.
Did you know?
Neither did Meredith. I don't think none of them realised they still had another lap to go because Meredith
Yeah.
spun it and Sanson went straight into him like he was end of the race and they T-boned each other and then they both disconnected. So I think they never realised the final lap of the race.
So Corbel came across in P4. Spivey, who had the lead for most of the race, finishes sadly only P5. And Child was another great performance. He had a great round. Finishes P5 and P6. And Donnelly in 7th. He's been good all season, Donnelly. Just Mr. Consistent. He's always been there. And he's been doing a great job. I'm pretty sure he comfortably has second in the Group C championship. Oh. Do we go into the ATCC chat to sign off the season, boys?
Rats.
We want a second. Look at them all on the bridge. Spivey has some memories on that bridge. Yeah, that's it, man. Crying.
That was an end of a marvellous season. As they all park it on the bridge to probably get some photos later. We sit here with Jack Green as the overall champion in this series. We've also taken the Group A, obviously, and Chris Viss taking the Group C championship. Absolute devastating for Spivey there. Absolutely got robbed lead.
Oh, hello, Mr. Safety Car, who was used a couple of times this season. Provides some good entertainment.
Cleaning them all up. Nah, don't care about your photos. You don't deserve photos. Get out of here, scrubs.
Okay.
You lot, after this turn up here, I say do another burnout.
Hang on, I'm still
Riley,
going. I'm still going.
Riley, go! Riley, fuck off!
Degenerate.
Jack actually gets mad.
We're still going in first gear on limiter.
I'm saving the tyres. I'm saving the tyres for just up here.
I'm just here to announce the
Riley! Riley!
God's sake!
What a knob!
Oh god, man. It's always Riley that's the fault of it.
Alright, Chris, quick, Chris.
Hang on, I'm still going.
Photos. Hang on, let me.
Right,
This is the
stop.
best burnout I've ever fucking done. Fire through the overall standings
Oh, I hit the curb.
results that I've
Chris!
just through. So, what do we got? Jack Green, 357 points, then Chris Viss, Matt Caldwell, Josh Hill, Patrick Donnelly, Jack Meredith, Max Spivey, Nash Murdoch, Chris Ruffalo, Gus Sanson, Nick Mello, Lee Childs, Deep Marath, Blitz, Scott Nolan, Ryan Snooks, Aaron Recchi, Dane Ricardo, James Butler,
Shut up.
and Adane, Nick Goonan, Lachlan Setter, then Nathan Hughes and David Thornton. And I forgot to include new bloke Craig Mealy as well, who was up in
Oh boy,
22nd.
that was something
So-
else.
There's our standings.
Tog.
Yes, I did
Yeah.
serve a death myself.
Driver time, let's go.
We're not doing a
everyone-
drivers.
We know who the driver's driver is already.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're giving it
Murdoch's just
one last.
apologise to you, Chris.
We're giving it
No.
one last shot.
Steal him and tell him to
Are
go
we
fuck
really?
himself.
Max
Oh.
Spivey.
Look, we'll see how that goes.
Right, somebody make the straw poll. Come on.
Just leave Max Spivey out of it, because he'll just everyone will pick him up.
No, we want
I
Spivey
mean,
to
did you
win.
see him tonight,
His
man?
driver's driving.
Yeah, I saw him make a mistake.
Saw him choke the win.
Yeah,
Okay, try to drive the
yeah,
stick.
you did good for 16 laps, but then
Try
Yeah,
to
but that's
drive-
how long the race should
It's
be.
the thing is because we
one
just
round.
kept
Shut up, Jack.
we kept shit talking him, saying we're catching him, and then he started to panic and overdrive the
He was doing
Yeah,
so well.
In reality, I wasn't actually catching.
car. we weren't.
I was trying to tell him, man.
We'll pog it down.
Wait a
Already
minute.
finished the stream. Okay, thank you for watching.
We're
There we go.
still not finished. We're still going. So
Yes.
Spivey stream's a bit scuffed. There was odd conversations.
No, we don't. Do
Those very odd conversations. I have to go back and watch.
Clip it.
A title is required. Oh, bro.
just quickly, we've got
Oh boy, I'm fucking covered in
V8
sweat. Not for
Supercar
the
sign-ups
first time today
open.
either.
We've got
Ugh,
Toyota 86 series being announced
fuck.
very shortly.
for a
probably
beer,
this
I think.
weekend.
Yeah, this week because I was going to write
next-
something today. But I forgot.
Next week, I'm still yet to
And the
confirm
wheels
the
going
date,
away.
but I'm going to confirm 2 venues. So we're going to do 2 races, each of, what do we have here? I think 60 kilometres. The first one is going to be they're two classic Australian tracks, but we've never actually done them before, and I imagine most of you haven't. Warwick Farm Raceway, which is an old one in Sydney, and Surfers Paradise International Raceway, which is a permanent track on the Gold Coast. So those will be good fun. And
Merritt Bathurst.
So no Rainbow Road.
there is actually yeah, I got a mirrored Bathurst as well. So I got a Bathurst where all the left corners are right corners and all the right corners are left
Oh,
corners.
that's
disgusting.
cursed. That's
I'll
cursed.
show
It's
you
so
later.
cursed. I love it.
I'll show
We
you
want
later.
Rainbow Road
Look,
Yes.
and RX-7s. That's it.
Yeah, just we're
mean-
all gonna pick RX-7s.
The thing is, after you change the RX-7 sound, it's actually beautiful.
I had a street port
Yeah.
on it, and it was fucking loud. Like at Calder, all I can hear was the RX-7 going down the other side. I'm like,
Well, I mean,
What?
that's the standard sound as well. You hear it
No.
everywhere on track.
actually,
Yeah,
the
standard
standard sound,
sound.
the standard sound, I didn't hear it only when you got really close. But I had a full like custom street port thing that was like straight pipe, and all you can
Why
hear
would
it
you
is
do
that
to
thing.
yourself?
I thought it
I
would
did
sound
this-
nice.
I put the 787B on it. It sounded good as.
It sounded really good until the point where you realized you didn't know where the RX-7 was. You just hear it.
Somewhere.
If you see me with my headlights up, you're safe. Don't worry.
we'll just quickly finish this stream. So yeah, V8 Supercars will next be back. Thanks for watching, and see you then.